Hello, my cute, cuddly Cancers. Welcome, welcome. It is Sachi. And we're going to try something a little bit new. I'm doing some Shamanic tarot and Pokémoncy. So what we're going to do is take a look into what is your energy right now. And then we're going to see what is your goal. What are you trying to manifest? And then we will see how we can transmute the energy that you currently have into your goal. All right. Thank you guys so much for your support. You guys were number 2 this month, so you will be getting a bonus reading later. Just a friendly reminder, the top 2 videos with the most likes will get a bonus later in the month. All right, so let's see where you are now. We have wind activation in reverse. So I'm feeling like one more needs to come out. So something is not activated. I feel like you don't feel on top of the ball of things. It's like you are lacking motivation in some sort of way. Some of this could have to do with communicating. And with rain purification, this could be because you are going through an emotional purification process. You might be crying a lot right now with the rain card there. Let's see what's going on here. Tell us more. We have the 8 of Earth in reverse, and I feel like this wants to come out. Okay, there's 2. 6 of Earth in reverse and Letha. Okay, so, and the 9 of Water. Okay, so it feels like you're trying to get your emotional balance. Basically, you're trying to balance within yourself, but with the 8 of Earth in reverse, this is talking about basically not going through a metamorphosis. Like upright, as you can see, you know, the butterflies are coming out of the pupae, right? So this could mean that you're still sort of in a cocoon stage, or maybe you haven't even entered the cocoon stage. Maybe you're still a caterpillar in some ways. But I feel like there's this resistance to going through a metamorphosis, and I'm feeling like you feel like you're kind of left out in the cold in some ways because you're seeing how other people have gone through metamorphosis and you haven't in some way. And for some of you, this has to do with, you know, getting married, getting pregnant, having a partner, pets maybe, people who have certain harvest. Letha in this deck is the Sun card in traditional tarot. So the Sun has to do with, like, you know, all the positive things in life, joy, pleasure, you know, fun and things like that. So I feel like you're kind of hiding your disappointment and your sadness in some sort of way. You're trying to look at the bright side of things, which is a good thing, but it still feels like you feel like other people are outshining you right now, is honestly what I'm feeling. I'm sorry, Cancer. Remember, comparison will always upset you, right? There's always someone better than you in some sort of way. And there are people who are, you know, think that you're better than them in some other ways, right? So comparing is, you know, nobody wins. We have trainer using chaotic swell in reverse, and it wants to go to the shadow energy. So I have a feeling that you're trying to let go of someone, right? Trainers indicate somebody else's energy. And it feels like you're trying to keep other people's chaos away from you. This could be why you're not really into talking, as I mentioned, like you're not feeling motivated to communicate, right? Wind is air energy and air is, you know, communication, right? And so this is telling me that maybe a lot of people around you are sort of in the shadow, very chaotic, and you know, that wind card, as you see, is like blowing a bunch of air, kind of reminds me of this. So you're no longer interested in other people's chaos is what I'm hearing. So you may be trying to distance yourself from that, but there's still this energy of, you know, seeing other people and sort of what they have. Let's see what's the shadow here. We have trainer, great ball. So yeah, and fomantis using synthesis. Yeah. So again, you know, trainer indicates somebody else's energy, right? And with great ball, this is someone else's energy of, you know, doing a great job of catching what they desire and things like that. And again, you know, in the light and the shadow is other people's energy, right? It's 2 trainer cards. So I do feel like a lot of what you're going through right now is based on other people's energy that's around you. Or maybe that you're just observing sort of from afar in some sort of way. With Fomantis, like, but again, I feel like you're trying to look on the brighter side of things. Like, I really do feel like you have this pull to be like, okay, I need to, you know, look at the bright side of what I do have in this, but there still is this energy of like, oh, but I'm not a butterfly yet. With Fomantis here using synthesis, this is mantis spirit. So I would, you know, Google praying mantis and stuff. It's definitely a very feminine empowerment type energy. But with synthesis, it feels like you're trying to synthesize love in the heart chakra. It says, they give off a sweet and refreshing scent. Cutie fly often gather near the tall grass where Fomantis are hiding. So, you know, talking about giving a sweet and refreshing scent, I feel like some of you might be, you know, bringing floral type energy. You might be trying to bring things into your life to make it brighter. You might be, you know, bringing in a perfume or bringing in flowers or something, like trying to, again, bring more light into your world. Maybe you're trying to get more sunlight even. It's talking about cutie fly that come and hover above Fomantis. So, you know, like in cartoons when a cartoon is like Twitter-pated or like infatuated with someone, like little birdies or, you know, little like form above them, sort of like a halo, and they become like, ooh, you know, like goo-goo over somebody. I feel like that's the kind of energy, and it feels like, again, it's like trying to synthesize this, like trying to, I don't want to say fake because that's not the word, but like trying to feel sort of infatuated by someone or with someone. Yeah, interesting energy. Let's see what your goal is, Cancer. What are you trying to manifest? What's your goal here? Let's see. We have love and compassion. Yeah, so you're wanting to have love. It could be compassion for yourself, but it could just being in that vibration of love, right? So it feels like you're trying to synthesize some stuff in your heart chakra of like, you know, oh, do I, you know, go get married, have a baby, blah, 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 right? All these things, but it's like, your real goal is trying to get in that vibration of what true love is. It could be, you know, manifesting a romantic partner, but it feels more like, you know, being in that vibration of love rather than sort of being in this purification energy of, you know, kind of sadness and comparison. We have the Maiden of Fire coming out in reverse. So, you know, the Maiden of Fire indicates ushering in a new flame. So it looks like you're not interested in bringing any sort of new thing to you. It's like you just want to nurture this love that you already know is in your heart chakra and have it not be synthesized, basically. I feel like you're doing a lot with your heart chakra right now. You're not interested in, again, anything new, right? The maiden ushers in a new flame. The mother would nurture that fire, and the crone extinguishes the fire. So this is saying you're not interested in lighting another flame. You just want to have the love that you know is yours. So let's see exactly what that entails. What's the light energy here? We have Scyther using Swords Dance. So again, we have another heart chakra energy, right? A lot of green here. With Swords Dance, this could be that there is some sort of delicate dance going on here in the heart chakra of how you talk about love. It feels like you already have the flame that you want, and you're just trying to have love and compassion for that. The Swords Dance here reminds me of, you know, like the Two of Swords, because as you see, it has like a blade on each hand. And for me, that, you know, one, it represents balancing masculine and feminine energy when it comes to communication. Two, it represents conversations that should be happening between two people, but instead you're finishing it in yourself. So it feels like there's a lot of conversations that you need to have with your own heart. And that's sort of your end goal here is like, okay, I need to finish these conversations within myself. I'm not interested in, you know, having a new flame. I'm not interested in, you know, starting something new, creating something new, right? Fire can be the way we're using our Kundalini. That can be, you know, painting a new painting, finding a new lover, you know, anything like that. But you're not really interested in anything new. This is something that is, you know, sort of already there. Let's see what's the shadow. We have Unpheasant using Wing Flick. Yeah, you know you need to have some unpleasant conversations with yourself. With Wing Flick, I feel, you know, wing energy is, you know, air energy, right? This is a flying type. So it feels like there are some things that you've just sort of flicked away, like, I'll deal with that later. But your end goal is to really have these hard conversations. And with Unpheasant here, again, some of them really are unpleasant. It says males swinging the plumage on their heads. Oh, males swing the plumage on their heads to threaten others, but females are better at flying. So, you know, this is talking again about balancing the masculine and feminine energy, right? And here it's talking about the males and females, which of course, you know, masculine and feminine energy is not synonymous with man or woman. These are just energetic principles. You know, the yin, which is feminine energy, that is receptive in nature, it is flowing, it is intuitive, it is psychic, it rests, it plays, whereas masculine energy, you know, is that yang energy. It's structured, it's stable, it's grounded, it's protective, it's you know, very sort of serious in nature and has a practical plan and gets to A to B, whereas, you know, the feminine is, you know, dances her way whichever way she wants, right? And not hers, but yeah, you feel me, you feel me. All right, so anyway, you know, it's talking about the males, you know, showing off, right? It's the plumage. It's kind of like peacocking, right? Where you're just like showing off in order to threaten others. So there is this masculine energy that's like, okay, I'm going to make this grand display to, you know, threaten other people off and, you know, make them sort of back off. Whereas the females are better at flying, and the flying is that communication. And it feels like that is what the feminine energy needs to do, is sort of to have that conversation. For some of this, that this could be actual flying, which could be, you know, literally traveling and going somewhere. In true sidereal, we are, you know, in Sagittarius season, which is the time of traveling. So for some of you, it could indicate travel. So let's bring some light into this situation. We have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So it does look like, honestly, with all these chaotic people that you're trying to get rid of and stuff like that, I do feel like it is necessary to call back your own power and cut cords. And soul retrieval is, you know, calling back all parts of yourself that other people have access to is very, very important. We have you're already doing it in reverse. So it looks like, again, with activation in reverse, you're not doing what you need to be doing in order to actually manifest this love that you desire. And yeah, part of it could be, of course, if you're engaging in any sort of way, if you don't want to be pregnant, you definitely need to make sure you're protecting yourself, because spirit babies can definitely be around here. With you're already doing it in reverse, again, there's like this inactivation, you know, lack of motivation to do what you want to do. It says stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So that's telling me that you're not following your north node, and your north node and your natal chart indicates your soul's mission. It's, you know, the direction that you go for your deepest level of soul fulfillment. So it looks like, you know, you're not doing that right now. And in order to, you know, truly have the love that you want, that might be something that you do need to look into. So I do highly recommend to look at your natal chart or your progress chart, with whatever chart you're working with currently, and check out where that north node is for some, you know, help there. So in the extended, we're going to see how we can transmute your current energy into what you are desiring here. And we will also, of course, look into how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline. All my extendeds are now on my website. You can do a 30-day free trial if you're interested. The link is in the description box below. It's a monthly subscription that is, you know, you can watch all 13 videos, 15 videos, because of the 2 bonuses that I do, for what used to be the price of 1 video that I was doing through Vimeo. So if you'd like to sign up, you can do that. Again, 30-day free trial. So if you'd like to follow me into the extended, the link is in the description box below. But if we part ways here, good luck with the situation. I'm sending you so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah.